The desert sky explodes with color. Orange, pink and purple paint the horizon. A new day begins. The sand, still cool from the night, glitters under the rising sun. This is the desert, harsh, beautiful and full of secrets. One secret, gold. Gold lies hidden, waiting to be discovered. But finding desert gold is not easy. It's not just about luck, it's about timing. Knowing when to explore is as important as knowing where to look. The desert holds its treasures close, revealing them only when the time is right. Gold prospecting is a dance with nature. Prospectors must learn the rhythm of the seasons. They watch for changes in the weather, the land and the light. Timing is everything in this dance. Arrive too early and the gold remains hidden. Arrive too late and the opportunity is gone. The desert is a challenging place. It tests the limits of human endurance. To succeed, prospectors must understand the desert's moods. They must adapt to its ever-changing conditions. The desert summer is brutal. The sun beats down with relentless fury. Temperatures soar, baking the ground and pushing the human body to its limits. The air shimmers with heat, creating mirages that dance on the horizon. This is not a time for gold prospecting. The risks are too high. The scorching sand can burn exposed skin in an instant. Water sources are scarce and dehydration is a constant threat. Even experienced prospectors avoid the desert in the peak of summer. It's a time for rest, for waiting for the cooler seasons to arrive. As the heat of summer fades, the desert awakens. The harsh, relentless sun that once scorched the earth now gives way to a gentler warmth. The nights, which were once unbearably hot, now bring a cool, refreshing breeze. This is the time when the desert truly comes to life, revealing its hidden beauty and secrets. Spring and fall offer the perfect conditions for gold prospecting. The ground, softened by the occasional rain, is easier to dig, and the cooler temperatures make the long hours of searching more bearable. Prospectors, both seasoned and new, flock to the desert during these seasons, hoping to strike it rich. The landscape, dotted with blooming flowers and vibrant colors, provides a picturesque backdrop for their quest. The days are warm and sunny, but the nights bring welcome relief from the heat. As the sun sets, the sky transforms into a canvas of brilliant hues, from deep oranges to soft purples. Campfires dot the landscape, with prospectors sharing stories of their finds and the day's adventures. The desert, which can seem so vast and empty during the day, feels intimate and alive at night. The air is clear, providing excellent visibility across the vast landscape. This clarity is a boon for prospectors, allowing them to spot potential sites from a distance. The desert's vastness, with its rolling dunes and rocky outcrops, is both a challenge and an invitation. Every hill and valley holds the promise of hidden treasures, waiting to be discovered. Early spring brings the promise of new life. Tiny sprouts push through the sandy soil, heralding the start of a new season. These hardy plants, adapted to the harsh desert conditions, are a testament to nature's resilience. Their emergence is a signal to prospectors that the time is right to begin their search. Desert wildflowers burst into bloom, painting the landscape with vibrant colors. These fleeting blooms, which last only a few weeks, transform the desert into a sea of reds, yellows and purples. For prospectors, this is a magical time, as the beauty of the flowers adds an extra layer of wonder to their search. The contrast between the delicate petals and the rugged terrain is a reminder of the desert's dual nature. Late fall offers a different kind of beauty, with the soft golden light of the setting sun, casting long shadows across the sand dunes. The cooler temperatures and the lengthening shadows create a serene and contemplative atmosphere. This is a time for reflection as prospectors take stock of their finds and plan their next moves. The desert, bathed in the golden glow of the setting sun, feels timeless and eternal. These are the seasons to be in the desert, to search for its hidden treasures. The desert, with its ever-changing landscape and its promise of untold riches, calls to those with a spirit of adventure. Whether you're a seasoned prospector or a curious newcomer, the bounty of spring and fall offers endless opportunities for discovery. So pack your gear, head out into the desert, and see what treasures await you. Winter in the desert is a time of transformation. Gone is the scorching heat, replaced by cool, crisp air and occasional rain. These rains, though infrequent, are vital to the prospector. They are nature's way of revealing the hidden gold. As rainwater courses through canyons and arroyos, it carries with it tons of rock and sediment. This powerful force scours the land, exposing gold that has been hidden for centuries. The prospector knows that the best time to search for newly revealed gold is after the winter rains have subsided. Section 6. Monsoon magic, exposing the treasure. Summer monsoons bring a different kind of magic to the desert. The arid landscape, often seen as barren and lifeless, suddenly transforms into a dynamic and vibrant environment. The skies darken, and the air becomes thick with anticipation as the first drops of rain hit the parched ground. These sudden, intense storms unleash torrents of rain, transforming dry washes into raging rivers. The once dry and cracked earth becomes a network of flowing water, carving new paths through the desert terrain. The power of these flash floods is both awe-inspiring and terrifying, capable of reshaping the landscape in a matter of minutes. While dangerous if one is not careful, these monsoons are a boon for prospectors. The sudden influx of water can reveal hidden treasures that have been buried for centuries. Prospectors brave the elements, knowing that the rewards can be great if they time it right. The powerful floodwaters of the monsoon season act like a giant sluice box. They wash away the top layers of sediment, exposing the heavier materials below. This natural process is akin to the methods used by gold miners, but on a much larger and more unpredictable scale. They churn up the earth, moving massive amounts of rock and gravel. The force of the water can dislodge even the most stubborn of boulders, creating new opportunities for discovery. As the waters recede, they leave behind a changed landscape, one that holds the promise of newfound riches. This process exposes gold-bearing deposits that would otherwise remain hidden beneath the surface. The prospectors, with their trained eyes, can spot the subtle signs of gold in the newly exposed earth. It's a race against time, as the window of opportunity is often short-lived. The desert, once again, reveals its treasures to those who know when and where to look. The monsoon season, with its dramatic weather and transformative power, is a reminder of the hidden potential that lies beneath the surface. For those willing to brave the elements, the rewards can be truly extraordinary. Section 7. Reading the landscape, a prospector's guide. In this section, we will delve into the art of interpreting the desert's subtle signs and signals, a skill that every successful prospector must master. After the rains, the desert becomes a giant treasure map. The once dry and barren land transforms into a vibrant and dynamic environment, revealing clues that are otherwise hidden. But reading this map requires skill and experience. It's not just about looking at the surface, it's about understanding the story that the landscape tells. A good prospector understands the subtle clues that the landscape reveals. They can read the signs left by water, wind and time, interpreting the language of the earth. They know where the water has flowed, tracing the paths of ancient rivers and streams that once carved their way through the desert, where it has deposited its load of sediment, leaving behind layers of minerals and other materials that can indicate the presence of gold, and where gold is most likely to be found. By studying the patterns of sediment deposition, a prospector can pinpoint the most promising locations. Look for areas where the water flow has slowed or changed direction. These spots often act as natural traps for heavier materials like gold. Examine the inside bends of creeks and washes. Search for gravel bars, which can accumulate significant amounts of gold over time, and areas of exposed bedrock. These hard surfaces can trap gold particles, making them prime spots for prospecting. These are all prime locations where gold may have been deposited. The key is to understand the natural processes that concentrate gold in these areas. Remember, the desert rewards those who pay attention. By honing your skills and learning to read the landscape, you can uncover the hidden treasures that lie beneath the surface. Section 8. The rewards of patience and planning. Gold prospecting is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It is a test of patience, perseverance, and a deep respect for the natural world. Success comes to those who are willing to put in the time and effort, who are prepared to face challenges, and who never give up on their dreams. Timing is everything in the desert. By understanding the rhythm of the seasons, by respecting the power of the elements, and by learning to read the landscape, prospectors can unlock the desert's golden secrets. Section 9. A golden rule. Respect the desert. The desert is a fragile ecosystem. It is essential for prospectors to treat it with respect. Practice leave no trace principles. Pack out everything you pack in. Avoid disturbing vegetation and wildlife. Remember, the desert provides us with its bounty. It is our responsibility to protect it. By working with the seasons, respecting the land, and prospecting responsibly, we can ensure that the desert's golden allure continues to inspire and reward generations to come.